What up, people? Got another mock draft, real last minute. Gonna try to really squeeze this in during my lunch break. Number one and number two, I don't need to say anything. Same picks. Miles Garrett to the Browns, Solomon Thomas to the Niners. Uh, so number three, Chicago Bears. I got them going with Jamal Adams. I think everyone's reporting that the Bears aren't really interested in a quarterback, and they might be interested in trading back. Jamal Adams, I think, is the best player available at the three pick. I think he's the second best player in this draft. So it makes a lot of sense there. Number four, the Jaguars. I have them going with Leonard Fournette. Just another person to take the load off of Bortles. I heard QB might actually be in play for this, even if it might not be Trubisky. A lot is going to depend on the Niners, what they do. If Solomon Thomas drops back, it'll fuck up my whole draft is what it's going to do. But let's see. Number five, the Titans go with Marshawn Lattimore, best cornerback in the class. Number six, I got a trade alert, people. Number six, I have the Browns trading with the Jets. The Browns taking Mitch Trubisky, best quarterback in the draft class. They get to have their cake and eat it too. They get their top quarterback in the draft class and the top pass rusher, the best player available, best player in the entire draft. I think it'd be an amazing draft if they ended up getting that pick. Number seven, I have the LA Chargers going with Malik Hooker. Free roaming safety, big time playmaker, second coming of Ed Reed, maybe. He's the number one player on my draft board for the Jets. So if he's definitely not there at six, I would definitely want to trade back. I want to trade back either way. Need more talent. Number eight, I have the Panthers going with Christian McCaffrey, running back out of Stanford. I think a lot of people have them high on their draft boards, and I think Panthers love him so much they might even take him over Fournette if given the choice. Let's see. Number nine, I have the Bengals going with Hassan Riddick, inside linebacker out of Temple. This guy's a versatile linebacker, can be pass rusher, defensive end, but I think his best spot is inside linebacker where he can be versatile in those positions. Number 10, I have the Buffalo Bills going with O.J. Howard, best tight end in the draft out of Alabama. Number 11, I have the Saints going with Derek Barnett. Number 12, I have the Jets going with Garrett Bowles, left tackle out of Utah. I think that's a definite position of need. And it's kind of a bad scenario for the Jets where they don't get either safety. O.J. Howard's already taken. But I think Bowles is an all right pick. Number 13, I have the Cardinals going with Deshaun Watson, quarterback out of Clemson. Someone to be groomed while before Carson Palmer retires, which might be in a year. Who knows? Number 14, I have the Philadelphia Eagles going with Gary Conley. This guy tested well at the combine, had great tape. I think he might be a steal. If he becomes the best cornerback in the draft, I wouldn't be surprised. Number 15, the Colts. I have them going with Jonathan Allen, defensive tackle out of Alabama. I think that would be a steal at the 15 spot, and that such a position of need would be a great pick for them. Number 16, I have the Baltimore Ravens going with Corey Davis, wide receiver out of Western Michigan. In my opinion, the best wide receiver in the draft. Shattered records at Western Michigan. Has size, speed, that can do a bunch of plays, gathering a bunch of yards after the catch. I think that'll be a great pick for them. Number 17, the Redskins. I have them going with Reuben Foster, inside linebacker of Alabama. Safe pick. He just has a lot of character concerns, but to get him at 17, I think would be a steal. Some reports say he might drop even further. Well, we'll see. Number 18, the Titans. With their second pick in the first round, I have them going with Mike Williams, wide receiver out of Clemson, someone who can grow with Mariota. I just think it makes a whole lot of sense to get a younger receiver with talent like that at this spot. Number 19, the Bucks going with Dalvin Cook. No change there. A lot of interest on both sides. 20, again, no change. I have Denver Broncos going with Ryan Ramczyk, offensive tackle out of Wisconsin. I think they need offensive line help. We'll see. 21, the Detroit Lions. I have them going with Charles Harris, edge rusher out of Missouri. Missouri's just pumping out pass rushers lately, and I think Charles Harris is a great prospect. Some suspect he might go higher, and a lot of people don't think he's going to go much further than 21. 22, the Miami Dolphins going with Forrest Lamp, guard out of Western Kentucky, best guard prospect in the draft. Another safe pick. I'm a really big fan of Forrest Lamp. Number 23, the Giants going with Patrick Mahomes, quarterback out of Texas Tech. This may surprise some people, but Eli Manning, I don't know how much longer he's going to last, and he needs to start grooming. And great franchises really start developing before their time is falling. Which if Eli Manning ends up retiring, they're kind of screwed at that position. And the Giants are a great organization, so I don't think they're going to let that happen. 24, the Raiders, going with Marlon Humphrey, cornerback out of Alabama. Just a position of need, and this is about where he wants, about where he's slated to go, so I think it makes sense. 25, no change. Houston Texans going with Cam Robinson, right tackle out of Alabama. Seattle Seahawks, number 26, going with Kevin King, no change here. Cornerback out of Washington, quarterback with size and speed. Just makes a ton of sense. Apparently, there's some reports the Seahawks are trying to trade up. Can't remember for who, but I imagine it's not for Kevin King. So I don't know. If they stay put, I think that pick makes a lot of sense. 27, I have the Chiefs going with John Ross, wide receiver out of Washington. Obviously, everyone knows what he did at the Combine, shattered the 40 record, and has amazing stats at Washington. I think whoever gets him is getting a great pick at this spot. 28, the Cowboys going with David Njoku, tight end out of Miami. Jason Witten, this might be his last year. Njoku's incredible talent, and I think to just have Elliott and Prescott and Njoku as your core, I think that's an amazing group of players to build your team around. 29, the Packers going with Quincy Wilson, cornerback out of UF. Physical cornerback. It will jam the receiver at the line. I'm a big fan of Quincy's, not a fan of UF. Number 30, Pittsburgh Steelers going with Taco Charlton out of Michigan, pass rusher. I think at this spot, it's just a matter of who you prefer, because Taco Charlton and Takris McKinley, in my opinion, are about the same tier-wise. So I have Charlton. I think Charlton might be a better fit for the Steelers. Falcons, number 31, going with Takris McKinley, edge rusher out of UCLA. I think they need a pass rusher opposite of Vic Beasley to apply pressure to the quarterback. Not a lot of holes on the Falcons team. Number 32, I have the Saints going with Tre'Davious White, cornerback out of LSU. Great cornerback prospect, and he gets to stay home in New Orleans. I think it just makes a lot of sense to help their secondary. And if the Saints come out of this draft with Derek Barnett and Tre'Davious White, I think that's a killing right there. So let me know what you guys think. We got a new Twitter handle @_JK Sports. Follow us on Twitter, subscribe, and thanks very much. See ya.